Welcome back to Imprisoned Spirits Forever. I am Izzy Noodles and we have a relatively easy level to do today, just a single level video. There are, however, a few jumps to do that may start to become a little frustrating. But let's get into it and see how they go. So last time I ended right here. I needed to surface at a safe spot for some air. There were some fire wraiths swimming around underwater, and I did say that they're not finished swimming around. So I don't know what I was doing differently on my very first play compared to all of my practices, but they've not come back. So I guess do it as I do, and then there won't be any more unexpected fire wraiths in the water. So I don't know, maybe there's triggers that I'm not hitting this time, I'm not sure. But anyway, so under the water we have a gate to the north and a gate to the south. We need to open both of those. So we need to go north first. So just checking the compass to making sure I am facing north. So we need to locate the underwater lever. So both levers for each door are relatively easy to find. So just right up here in this little gap is the lever for this door on this northern side. So this gate's now open and there will be a stompy dude stomping his feet around, and he just shoot projectiles, so stay low to the ground and then swim up, and you should avoid those projectiles. So he's only there to kind of hinder you. You don't have to get near him at all. So climb on out and approach this door. It will open automatically. I'm going to swap to my pistols because we will have an enemy as well, an Armet. Somewhere, I don't know the trigger. There it is. Awesome stuff. When that is down, we're just going to come to the furthest side of the room. Doesn't really matter which way around you go. I've specifically come this way to avoid some spikes, although they are incredibly easy to avoid anyway. And we have this. So again, there are no explosions like in part 1 of Imprisoned Spirits. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. Part 1 of Imprisoned Spirits, called Emerald Dreams. So no explosions when you shoot these things. There we go. Let's get back on track. So shoot this out of the way, pull this lever, and you can see that spike trap there as well. And there we go. We have an item that we can now pick up. Also, let me just show you, there is this doorway over this side, but that will be for the very end of the video. So now just exit out and we can go and grab that ruby. Oh, ruby stone, I think the full name is. I missed. Okay, so yeah, the guy can still hit you, so just be careful when you exit out. So hopefully you won't have any wraiths here giving you some hassle, so just pick up the ruby stone. There we go, and you may as well just grab some air. Okay, and now come over to the south side. We're going to get this door open over here. So the lever is in a different place than the northern side. So this southern lever is right here. And same situation again, there is a stompy dude stomping his feet. So swim low and then swim up. And this time we have an Armet already in the room. So this one's actually really slow. Doesn't seem to run around. Okay, and this gate will not open, that's why we have our ruby stone. There we go, and then just head to the right. We're going to head straight into the opening that's over on this side. Be careful though, because we do have some deadly water as we enter. So first jumps here are relatively easy, but yeah, they can get a little trickier, but they won't last for long. So easy peasy ones right there. And right here at this flame, you can see the flame is actually guarding a lever. And you can see an Ahmed up there. You can get a few shots off on him while you're over here. Kind of help you out a little bit later because we will be heading over in that direction. Well, I'll leave it. I've got a lot of shots off. Okay, so continue along. And again, right here, we have the same situation. This lever is being guarded by the spikes. Nope, that's a flame. So these are actually both timed. So if I make just another jump over to the next aisle, so to speak, I might keep saving a lot because these jumps can be a little frustrating. And these are not even the frustrating jumps. Careful here as well because Lara can just step straight off of these tiles. Okay, so we finally have this lever that we can just go ahead and pull. So this is a timed one for that lever, and then in turn that lever there is timed for the first one. So when you're ready, go ahead, pull the lever. That was a very snug set of jumping I just did, but I'm fine. Okay, and then rush over to this lever. And then hop straight off that tile. So what that did is not too obvious, but as I return back over this way, we can see these platforms are now raising and lowering. So these are the frustrating jumps. They won't last long, but nevertheless. So as this platform here is coming down, go into your jump. And you can't walk forward for some reason while the platform is, I forget, going up or down. I don't remember which. But you want to be careful with this jump too, because if you time it wrong and the platform is going down, you will overshoot this one. So now I'm wondering, when do I jump? I know when not to jump. There we go. That was okay. So she won't walk forward when the platform is going up. Actually, this one... going down is my correction there. This one is just a standing jump. Okay, trying to walk forward. I'm getting a little nervous. There we go, not so bad. And then over to this sloped ledge. My English today, I'm forgetting all the simple words. So over to the sloped ledge, we're going to make our jumps around the side of the room. So when this is at its highest, there we go, it wasn't quite at its highest, but that's why. There we go. So those are the most frustrating jumps of the level. They are now out of the way. So the next jumps are relatively easy. You can see the path that we are going to be taking. So now the rest of the jumps here are relatively easy. You can see the path that we will be taking. Okay, so of course just flip behind and grab the ledge behind. Okay, awesome stuff. So just hop these gaps now. Grab this. I do believe you can jump straight onto this, but better safe than sorry. Just grab the edge. And right there is where the armet is. Just making sure, because she stopped very abruptly. When she stops abruptly, sometimes that means her feet are stuck. She won't move forward. You'll need to turn to the side, but no, she's fine. And there we go. The armet is down, so it's always good to do the extra shots if you can. So cautionary save, just because I don't want to do the platforming again. I'm just running all the way to the end. Because as you come underneath that platform just there, as you can see, that spiked ball comes away, so you don't want to be underneath that. But now that's gone, we can hop up to this ledge that it was on. Make your way over to here. Now easy jump over to the monkey bars. Okay, drop at the end and then drop straight on down. We will take the tiniest bit of damage. I'm fine. I think I'll make it. So that's fine. Okay, now we need to avoid the spike trap here. So I do believe that it's only when the spikes are actively retracting, coming out and going back in, that you cannot shimmy past them. But when they are not doing that, it is okay to shimmy past a spike trap. So I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong on how that works, but we can easily shimmy by and continue along. Okay, easy peasy, there we are. So now straight up to this ledge. And in this room we have this lion head, so all we need to do is shoot the gem that's in its mouth. So that's opened up this door. And you can drop straight off, there is a ledge below. But try not to, like, just fly straight off. I've not done it once yet, but, you know, there's a first time for everything. So do be careful. We're going to continue making our hops around. So this is a relatively easy level, just hopping around, or at least so far that's all we're doing. And you saw those spikes go up just there. I don't really understand the purpose of that. Just make sure you don't stand on top of that, the block just here. So you saw the lever. Before I pull that, I'm just coming over to grab this Medpack. So quick save, because these kind of jumps do mess me up. I'm useless at these very simple jumps into these gaps. Okay, so is it a standing jump? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. I just saved anyway, so it's fine. But we can see a spike trap, so we cannot go any further in that direction. Right, so now let's come and pull this lever. So this is timed, it's for this gate right here, so it's pretty simple. You don't need to rush too much. You just turn and running jump inside. Right here, you might want to save your game because we've got a lever puzzle which can get a little complicated. So just to be sure you've got a save at the beginning of the puzzle might help you out. If you get a little mixed up, you can start again. So in this very first room, we have 3 closed doorways and 1 lever. So go ahead and pull the lever. That's opened this door behind me. Another lever right here, pull this. So that has swapped these 2 doors. The one I came through is closed, this one is now open. And right by this fire pot there is another lever. As we can see, this next door did not open. It's actually opened a door in the first room. So this is where it starts to get a little more complicated. So return back to the first room. We'll have to pull this second lever again to swap the doors over. So this is room number 1, and now head into this doorway. This is newly opened. So closed doorway just here, that actually leads to the room with the fire pot, where I just was. And a lever right there. And I will just point out, this is not a door that needs to be open. So, well, it's not a door, it just won't open. But this room is our final destination that we're aiming to get to. We can see an Ahmed in there as well. So pull this lever, this opens another door in room number 1. And it's actually opened this room back to the fire pot. So considering we've got a newly opened doorway, just make your way through. So here we are back at the fire pot, and we do need to pull this lever. Make sure this lever is up. So that's, it's not open, that door, as you can see. So come back through. And the Ahmed will sometimes come through already, but sometimes it won't. So this is room number 1. So we have opened that door, but I will kill the Ahmed. So sometimes, yeah, as I've said, he tends to like be in a more hostile mood, but sometimes he disappears again. There we go. So the final door in room number 1 has been opened. Come on through. And here we go. We can see we are on the other side. So I pointed this out, this not door. So there we go. We are done. Head through here. So that is the lever puzzle done with. And this is actually where I picked up that large Medpack. So we can't go that way, of course, but come this way. This door will open as you approach. Very careful, because there's no ledge to fall on just here. I nearly actually fell off. Very close to the end of the level. So hopping to here, and then we can see this ledge over here. It looks like a pretty far gap, but you can make it. Okay, so this isn't too tricky. Sometimes you may need to just sacrifice the tiniest bit of health. So as the blades are still up, just hop across. Ooh, that actually could have impaled me. So when I said sacrifice a bit of health, I meant on the first set of spikes, not the second one that's definitely going to impale me. Anyway, I'm still fine. My health is still top notch, really. This is a very easy level in terms of not taking damage. Just got these tricky jumps here and there to do. So now we're going to drop down onto the slopes here, hop across. So I think the roll and the hop forward both are good enough here. It doesn't really matter which one you decide to do. So I went with the step forward. And be careful here, sometimes I've gone to do the half tile jump and she just doesn't do that. And that seems to be pretty often right there, so I've only come across here to grab this Medpack. So then over to here, and we can see this platform, so we're gonna hop onto that. So as it's coming down again, there we go. And we can see this crystal thistle behind this casing. So it is a different color than previously, but this one is named a crystal thistle. So approach and the casing opens up. There we go, and that's opened up this door. But before we head through there, we have the chance to grab the secret of the level. So that is straight up here behind the tree. So do be careful, this tree is a bit of a menace. And it's not so easy to get down again. You may just need to do a standing jump like so. And then easy jump with a grab over to this opening. Awesome stuff. Follow the passage. Here we are, we have exited out back in a familiar area. So just get some air. And we'll need to go back to the north side now because we have the item that we need for the doorway that I mentioned. So that's south. There we go. And the stompy dudes are gone now, so that's fine. They've gone off to have their tea. We can actually get a better look at these rooms as well now the stompy guy's gone. It looks pretty cool. Like waterception. I love the look of this. Okay, through we come and take a right this time. Okay, and here we go. This is where we're placing the crystal thistle. That's opened the trapdoor behind me, and we can just hop on in and exit into the next level. There we go. So if you happen to have a black screen as you enter here, you can hear yourself moving around. The very first time I played, like, there was nothing here. It was all blackness. Like, I dropped into a void. So just save your game and reload, and that will fix the problem. So yeah, very short level today, but thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.